Ever dreamed of watching a sunrise from a peak in the Dolomites? That too, with a view like this? After a mesmerizing day near Tre Cime di Lavaredo, we were ready to witness another magical day in the Dolomites. Day 6 began earlier than any other day in the Dolomites. We woke up at 3:15 in the morning. So it's 3:30 in the morning and we are leaving for Monte Paterno. So it's day number 6 in the Dolomites. And currently we are in Dreizinnenhütte near Tre Cime di Lavaredo, and our today's plan is to do a sunrise hike to Monte Paterno. So currently we are leaving the hut and it's dark outside. After fueling ourselves, we left Dreizinnenhütte in the dark. It was cold outside. Our headlamps were lighting the narrow trail ahead. Surprisingly, there were no other groups hiking this route at that time. Initially, we walked through the tunnels built during wartime.
So your initial 45-minute hike will be through these tunnels which were built during World War time by Italian army, and we are gaining a lot of elevation inside these tunnels.
After crossing few of them, we geared up for the Via Ferrata route.
So we are ready now, Shubham and Shubham. So we are ready now.
As we climbed higher, the sky began to change. The first hints of the light appeared on the horizon. But we kept hiking because we wanted to reach at the top before the sunrise. After some more hiking, we spotted the summit, which gave us a burst of energy.
So about to reach summit, you can see there is a cross summit, and just look at the views. Still sunrise is about to happen, and just look at this mountain range. It's looking nice, and that side Shubham is coming.
We kept pushing and finally reached the top.
So finally we are on the summit of Monte Paterno. You can see behind me, and also Shubham and Shubham. And just look at this view of Tre Cime di Lavaredo. Nice. And just look at the 360-degree view. That side sunrise is happening, and down that side it's our hut, Dreizinnenhütte.
When we arrived, there was nobody else on the summit, just the three of us. After a while, the moment arrived. Sunrise began, pelting the peaks in the shades of orange and pink and casting a golden glow over the landscape. The view was beyond words. Tre Cime di Lavaredo stood proudly in the distance, bathed in soft morning light, while the valleys below remained in shadows. We paused and simply felt that moment. The climb had been challenging, but standing there
Watching the sunrise from such an incredible spot made every step worth it.
Monte Paterno, there is also one diary where you can write your name and today's date. It's a memory. So we are writing our names.
Shubham, Ganbote, and
We had breakfast right there at the top.
So having breakfast on the summit of Monte Paterno, and currently there is nobody here.
What is your body doing?
Huh?
What are you eating, bro? Sang na.
I'm eating bread with butter with
Chap.
yum.
Disgusting, mate. Disgusting. Come on.
Marmalade.
After spending some time, it was a time to make our way back down to the Dreizinnenhütte. On the descent, we enjoyed the views we had missed during our ascent in the dark. After around an hour of careful descent, we reached Dreizinnenhütte.
So finally we are at Dreizinnenhütte. We started at 4 in the morning and currently it's 8:30. So it took 4.5 hours to go above and come down. We actually spent a lot of time on the summit. We flew drone and took some good videos. We enjoyed the views. And currently we are near Dreizinnenhütte. Now behind this hütte, that side there is also one viewpoint of this Tre Cime di Lavaredo. So we are planning to go up there.
After reaching the hut, firstly, we had some breakfast while sitting on the bench in front of the hut. Soaking in the mighty view of Tre Cime. It wiped away all our tiredness instantly. To see another view of Tre Cime di Lavaredo, we decided to visit the caves just behind Dreizinnenhütte.
Now if you want a good view of this Tre Cime di Lavaredo, then behind Dreizinnenhütte there is one viewpoint. You can see this Tre Cime di Lavaredo through the caves, and we are doing a hike toward that point.
It's a short 10 to 15 minutes hike.
So currently I'm at the viewpoint of Tre Cime di Lavaredo. So here is Tre Cime di Lavaredo. Here is the Dreizinnenhütte, and when you hike for 10 minutes above, then you can see here are some caves, and when you go inside this cave, then you can see the view of Tre Cime di Lavaredo from this hole. It's a nice view.
Once we reached at the caves, we understood why this spot is so famous. The stunning view of Tre Cime framed through the caves was truly picture perfect. One of the best in the Dolomites. We spent some time there, enjoyed the views, and then started walking back to complete the Tre Cime Loop Hike. Along the way, we kept looking at Tre Cime right in front of us. As we got closer, the massive peaks stood tall and left us speechless.
Dreizinnenhütte, we came with this route, and now we are going this side to
Rifugio Aranzo to our parking lot, and this view will say bye bye to us.
After a while, it was a time to say our final goodbye to Tre Cime. After hiking for some time, we reached at the parking area near Rifugio Aranzo. After getting refreshed, we started driving towards our next destination, Lago di Misurina, a beautiful lake surrounded by towering peaks and lush forest. It's just a short 30 minutes drive from Rifugio Aranzo. When we arrived, we immediately understood why this lake is so famous. With crystal clear water and stunning mountain views in the backdrop, it was a perfect place to relax and reflect on the day's adventure. After 2 days of continuous hiking and exploring, this was the moment of pure relaxation. Day 6 was a day of contrast. It began with the thrilling challenge of Via Ferrata and ended with the serene beauty of Lago di Misurina. For me, the highlight of the day was watching the sunrise from paternkofel. It was a reminder of why I love exploring mountains, that sense of accomplishment, the connection to nature, and the moments that stays with you forever. This trip had been about more than just ticking off destinations. It was about pushing ourselves. Today, Shubham overcame his fear of heights and completed his first Via Ferrata. No doubt this should be an unforgettable day for him. Tomorrow, before heading back home, we'll be visiting Lago di Brace, another stunning masterpiece in the Dolomites. It will be a bittersweet end to an unforgettable journey. So stay tuned for the final and definitely not the least episode. If you are enjoying the series, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Share your favorite part of the video below and stay tuned for the final episode of the Dolomite series. See you tomorrow.